Dr. Bob Flower with the Master Pattern Report for Monday, February 22nd. Great day. We're hitting on all cylinders. Last week we went long on silver, and up. S&P was up. Oil up, and interest rates up. Our new program format's becoming more and more comfortable to us, and hence the results are increasing rather nicely. This week we have some moves coming up on Wednesday the 24th. And while silver is still moving up, it looks very weak here. We may be looking at a short-term top of somewhere around 16.64, 65 cents, somewhere in there. Oil may have topped as well at $80. That climbed up a lot faster than what we had envisioned. So keep an eye on that. We don't think it's going to penetrate here, but anything is possible. Interest rates should continue up. Might be gradual, but they should be continuing up. And we believe that the S&P has made a well. We think the top is at hand, as they say. We were looking at the top at around 1114. So be careful here. I think today we've seen the high was 11112, which is close enough, but we think it might make a run here at 1114. So and we're looking at that as a short-term top. But be careful here. It looks like everything is reversing itself, with the exception of interest rates from last week. And talking about last week, I'm afraid that last week has signaled the beginning of the decline. Last week we found out that China is now selling off its U.S. bonds, and that the primary purchaser of those bonds is Japan. So that now Japan becomes something else to us. But the fact that China is maybe dropping out of the market, we don't know if it's trying to teach us a lesson, keep us in line, like it's doing with some of the other nations, such as Australia. But it certainly is disconcerting here. Interest rates are moving up, which, of course, as we've said many times, once that starts to happen, with the tremendous amount of debt that we have, that's going to cost us more and more on our debt service and our gross domestic product. More of that's going to go towards interest payments. No good. And then there's talk about postponing foreclosures. Why would you lend money if you have no recourse? I mean, the government's not going to bail out the banks any further. They're not going to bail out the homeowner. Why? I mean, there goes your banking system. There goes your lending system, and they're wondering why we're not lending. Hello? Is anybody there? Of course not. And of course, things like that just totally disrupt the market. I mean, you lose confidence in doing business, certainly if you're in business. And also, banks are now at the tipping point regarding selling off their bad loans. I mean, these guys have been promised by the Treasury and the Fed that they're going to create this bad loan bank, and all the bad loans are going to go into that bank. The government's going to buy them for like 90 cents, 95 cents on the dollar, and all that's going into. Guys, they can't do it. There isn't enough money in the world to do it. There's too many bad loans out there. And even if they could, it would certainly bankrupt the system. God damn, what's the matter with you guys? Well, the point is that they're starting to get the message. And they may well be at the point now where they're going to start selling off their bad loans. And like everything in life, they're lemmings. And they usually work in unison. One goes and the other one goes. One goes off the cliff, the other ones go off the cliff. So if they do start, which we think that they will start very soon, the real estate market will crash even further. Why? Because there will be that much more product on the market, and it will be at a lower price than whatever values we have at this point in time. One other factor, and this is all happening all at once. It's all coming to a point all at once. European governments, as well as American states, have come to the moment of truth. Cut their social programs and services, or go bankrupt, go deficit. This, as we're seeing in Greece, would force people into anarchy. People, they want their, they want their security, they want their social security, they want their health care paid for them and whatnot, and all of their their rental stipends and food stamps and things like this. And you start cutting back on them, and what do you think is going to happen? And if you don't cut back on it, you're going to see it happen anyway, because there's not going to be money. Now, here's the clues to watch for: enhanced civil disorder, and I mean all over the world. I mean here as well. Government making unconstitutional policies. Have we heard that before? That's actually in the makes right now. Higher taxes and assessments locally, regionally, such as your state, and nationally. More and more fraud in business, and union problems, which have been in the works for a while here. The big question I have is this collapse going to be inflationary or deflationary? And I suggest that you go to our blog for more information on that. My guess is that it's going to be deflationary, because here's the issue. With all of the trillions of dollars that we're spending, we don't have anything to show for it. Where's that money gone? Well, it's gone to pay, in part, for monies, securities that have been lost. And you can't generate enough money to do that. So whether they pump the heck out of the economy with money, what good is it if we have taken such a hit on our values, on our homes, on our 401s? That to me is deflationary. So the answer may well be stagflation, where the value of the money goes down and prices go up and everybody's caught in the middle. Guys, it's time. I'm going to move up this program that I told you about, this social political program. I'm going to try and move it up as fast as I can, and just take a chance that we'll work the kinks out as we go along. And we're going to see if we can do something, move it up till the end of March. And hopefully we'll get somewhere with this. We'll be able to format a game plan that we can all pull off together, or as many of us who want to. Try and keep calm. This is important right now. Don't panic. I would say get out of bonds. Okay? Go to our blog. We can talk about this more. Hey, listen. Good luck. See you next week.